Today we are going to talk about the 15 biggest gangs of the world. The world is a dangerous place, and gangs are a part of that. Gangs can be found everywhere in the world and they have been around for centuries. If you want to know more about the biggest gangs in history, we've got them right here. Tambovskaya Malyshevskaya, Russia. The Tambovskaya Malyshevskaya is a Russian crime syndicate that was established in the 1990s. It is based in the city of Tambov in the Tambov Oblast region, and it has become one of the most powerful criminal organizations in Russia. The name itself refers to two major groups within this group, one called Tambov, which means a place where there are trees, and another called Malyshevka, which means inhabited locality. The two were once known as separate gangs but have since merged into one entity under one leadership. The 14K Triad, Hong Kong. The 14K Triad is one of the largest criminal organizations in Hong Kong. They are involved in everything from prostitution to human trafficking and drug trafficking, but they're also known for their violence and ruthlessness. The 14K Triad was founded by members who came together during World War II, when they provided support services for soldiers stationed at Hong Kong Island. After being discharged from service, many of these men returned home where they formed an association called 14K, meaning 14 brothers. The organization spread throughout mainland China and Southeast Asia, including Thailand as well as Taiwan, before expanding into Canada and then other parts of North America starting around 1980s. Primero Comando de Capital, Brazil. The Primero Comando de Capital, PCC, is a Brazilian criminal organization. It was founded by Luiz Gonzaga and his brother, Antonio Carlos Alves, on December 18, 1969, in São Paulo state. It is the largest prison gang in Brazil and one of the largest in the world. The PCC has been involved in drug trafficking, extortion and kidnapping since its first appearance on Brazilian soil. Today it is thought to control more than half of all drugs sold legally or illegally in Brazil. This includes most cocaine shipments into Europe via Africa. The group also controls much of Brazil's firearm market. They supply weapons across Latin America as well as smuggling guns into Mexico when legal sales are banned there because they cannot get them through legal channels. Crips, Los Angeles. Crips is one of the largest and most violent gang in the United States. It was started in Los Angeles, California by Stanley Tookie Williams and Raymond Scott in 1969. The Crips are known for their blue colors, as well as for their violence against other gangs and non-gang members. Crips have become more organized over time but still remain active around the world today. They have also been involved with drug trafficking across North America as well as Europe and Asia, Mongolia. Mara Salvatrucha, California. The Mara Salvatrucha, MS-13, is a transnational criminal organization composed primarily of immigrants or descendants of immigrants from El Salvador. The gang is active in 40 states, including California, Washington, and Texas. The group has been linked to over 20 murders in the U.S., including those of law enforcement officials as well as other criminals. MS-13 recruits children at high schools where they might be more likely to attend for fear that they'll be kicked out if they don't join a gang. Latin Kings, Chicago. Latin Kings, or La Cosa Nostra, are a Chicago street gang that was founded in the 1940s. They're known for their elaborate tattoos, which can include images of skulls and crossbones. The gang is involved in drug trafficking, murder, and extortion, and they may also be responsible for at least one mass shooting in recent years. The Latin Kings were originally formed as a branch of Italian-American society called the Black Hand Gang. The Black Hand Brotherhood was founded by Giuseppe Iorio, who later changed his name to Joseph Pista, who felt discriminated against because he wasn't allowed into bars or restaurants with other Italians due to his race. In retaliation against this discrimination against them as Italians living in America during World War II, 1939 to 1945, Iorio decided together with some other men from different ethnic backgrounds from Chicago's South Side neighborhood called themselves Latin Kings. This name came from an old Spanish slave term meaning king or emperor. Aryan Brotherhood, California. The Aryan Brotherhood, AB, is an American prison gang formed in San Quentin State Prison in 1967. They have a strong presence in the United States prison system and are involved in drug trafficking, extortion, and murder. It is believed that the AB was started by white prisoners who wanted to protect their race against other races. Today it has around 5,000 members worldwide, however only about 1% have been convicted of crimes related to racketeering activities within their organization. Los Zetas, Mexico. The Los Zetas is a Mexican criminal organization. It was founded by ex-Special Forces soldiers who were originally part of the Gulf Cartel. They are known for their brutal tactics, including beheadings and torture. However, they have also been known to employ or support other drug cartels in Mexico as well as Central America and the United States. The gang started as an offshoot of that group but grew into its own thing after splitting with them at some point during their early years, which would make sense given how much money these guys could make. Nowadays they operate throughout much of Central America but also maintain strong ties with other groups like Sinaloa Federation or Tijuana Cartel, which makes it hard to keep track of them all at once. La Im, USA. La Im, also known as the Mexican Mafia, is a prison gang that originated in California. It has a strong presence in Southern California and Northern Mexico. The gang's motto is loyalty through respect, which shows its emphasis on hierarchy and code of conduct. La Im associates can be seen wearing blue shirts with their symbol emblazoned on them or white ones with an eagle surrounded by flames. Both are meant to signify the group's allegiance to each other over everything else. The Clerkenwell Crime Syndicate, London. The Clerkenwell Crime Syndicate is a criminal organization based in London, England. It was founded by Danny Jones and Jimmy Cook in 2004 and it's still active today. The organization is involved in money laundering, drug trafficking, extortion and murder. They also have ties with organized crime groups like the Russian Mafia or Chinese Triads, who send their members to London for training before being sent back home where they can operate without being detected by law enforcement agencies there, or anywhere else. The gang has been known for its violent nature. Many of its members have been arrested on charges related with murder or manslaughter due to their involvement in gang wars between rival factions within the syndicate itself, as well as threats against other gangs who want nothing more than peace between them all. Camorra, Campania, Italy. The Camorra is the biggest mafia in Italy. It is a criminal organization based in Campania, Italy. Camorra has been active since the 1800s and has been involved in drug trafficking, extortion and other illegal activities for over 100 years. The organization is one of the oldest and largest criminal organizations of Italy, with an estimated membership exceeding 20,000 members across its various branches throughout southern Italy, Campania. Historically, it was known as the only Italian mafia due to its strength and influence over other clan families such as 'Ndrangheta and Mafia Capitale. The name comes from Camorra, meaning swamp, but this term does not refer to any specific geographical area, rather it refers to any swampy area or marshland where people could hide away from authorities during times when they were hiding their illegal activities. The Bloods, Los Angeles, USA. The Bloods are a violent African-American street gang based in Los Angeles, California. They originated in Los Angeles, California in the late 1960s. They are one of the largest and most violent criminal organizations in the United States. The Bloods were founded by Crip members who had been charged with violence after being arrested during a robbery attempt earlier that year. Public Enemy No. 1, California, USA. The Public Enemy No. 1 gang is a US-based, Hispanic street gang that was founded in the 1980s. It primarily operates in California, but it also has branches throughout the United States and Mexico. The gang is involved with drug trafficking, extortion and murder, all activities that are illegal under federal law. According to authorities, this group has around 1,000 members spread across Los Angeles County, San Francisco, Sacramento County, Orange County and Santa Barbara County, California. Yakuza, Japan. The Yakuza, also known as the Japanese Mafia and organized crime, is one of the biggest criminal organizations in the world. They are involved in drug trafficking, prostitution and gambling. They also have branches that deal with human trafficking and money laundering. The Yakuza can be traced back to feudal times when they were used as a means for protecting leaders from enemies or rivals who would try to overthrow them by taking over their territory. There are over 100 different subgroups within this organization, including Matsuigumi, the largest member, Nishiki Kanbayo Jiraikai, a group who deals with debts, and Gakudo Kashiken Rengo Kyokai Zenkaku Einkai Budo Sido Shurnaikai, used for collecting debts. Sinaloa Cartel, Sinaloa, Mexico. The Sinaloa Cartel is a Mexican drug trafficking organization with origins in the state of Sinaloa. It was formed by Joaquin El Chapo Guzman Lara, who became its leader in 1993. The cartel has been involved in an ongoing war with rival cartels, or cartels, such as Los Zetas, La Familia Michoacana and Beltran Leyva cartel since 2006. The group has also been implicated in international money laundering schemes and human rights abuses against its own members and rival groups like Los Zetas. In 2012, Forbes estimated its annual income at $14 billion, although this figure has been disputed by others. In addition to drug trafficking activities, it also engages in human smuggling across both sides of Mexico's border with Guatemala, and possibly elsewhere, using air cargo services leased from other airlines like FedEx or UPS. Please tell me in the comments what topic I should use next in my video. Don't forget to share the video with your friends and family. Above are 2 videos that you could also watch on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a nice day.